Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 8th. So students, in the previous video we have started with our topic, that is conjunction. We have seen that conjunctions are basically the word that are used to join, or we can say that are used to combine two or more sentence can be there, phrases can be there, or clauses can be there. We have seen some of the conjunction in the previous video. We have seen their uses, and yes, we have discussed some of the examples also, and in today's video also we will continue with the same topic. In today's video we will see some more conjunctions, their uses, and how those conjunctions can be used in a sentence. So now let's begin our today's video, that is based on this topic, that is conjunction. So now students, we are having the next conjunction with us. So now we will see that how can we use both and in a sentence. So this is a conjunction when we have to use both and together. In the previous video we have seen the use of and. I hope you all can recall this thing. But now this is a different conjunction in which we are having two words. The first word is both, and now I am very much sure that you all are able to understand what is the meaning of both. Both means when we are talking about two things, then we can use both. So this is the conjunction in which we are having first word as both and second word we are having and. So now let's see how can we use this conjunction in a sentence. So again we are having two sentences. We have to read the sentence and then we have to combine these two sentences into one sentence using this conjunction both and. So let's read the sentence. Here we are having I like tea. Second sentence, I like coffee. So again we have to do the same thing that we have discussed in the previous video, that certain part of the sentence it will be common, or we can say it will be same in both the sentence, and certain part will be totally different. So let's see what is same, what is different here. So in both the sentence we can see here that I like, this is absolutely similar, but the object, that is tea in the first sentence and coffee in the second sentence, they are different. So here we have to do the same thing. The common thing we will write only one time, and the different part of the sentence they will be connected using the conjunction, right? This is the basic rule. I hope this is clear because we have seen so many examples already in the previous video. So again we are going to do the same thing. First of all we are writing I like here. Next we have to use the conjunction. So first of all we are writing both. After both we have to write the first object, that is tea, then and the second word of our conjunction, and after conjunction we have to write coffee, that is the second object. So in this manner we have to make the sentence, and the complete sentence will be I like both tea and coffee. So here we are talking about two things. So yes, we can use both and here in this statement, in this sentence, and this will be the sentence, and in this manner we have to join these two sentences into one sentence. Alright. One more example we are having here. So let's see. Miraya is a writer. Atul is a writer. So again in this sentence we can see that we are having certain part that is common, that is similar in both of the sentence, and here in this example we are having different subjects. In first sentence Miraya is given to us as the subject, and the subject of second sentence is Atul. So again we are doing the same thing. We are going to combine the subjects using our conjunction, that is both and. So let's see. First of all we have to write both, that is the first word. After that first subject, that is Miraya. Next we are writing and, that is the second word of the conjunction, and after that we are writing Atul. So in this manner we have to join the words using conjunction, and we are doing the same thing here. Students, just to observe this thing very carefully, that conjunctions are used to join the different parts. Here tea, coffee, they were different words given to us. So we are joining these two words using the conjunction both tea and coffee in this manner. Now here in this example Miraya and Atul, they are the different words that we have to join using both and. So we are writing both Miraya and Atul. right? And the complete sentence will be both Miraya and Atul. And now here students, be very careful when we are using both and when we are joining the subject. So obviously now subject is in the plural form. So for that we have to write the helping verb that is related with the plural subjects. And now writer, in the place of writer we have to write writers, and the complete sentence will be both Miraya and Atul are writers. Alright, so these are the minute grammatical changes that we have to do according to the sentence, according to the conjunctions that we are using. So it's not like that we are writing writer only. No, we have to make the appropriate changes according to the grammatical rules. Now when we are using both and here, so now here we are having subject in the plural form. So according to that we are using the helping verb, and according to that we are writing writers here. Okay, next we are having new conjunction with us. So now we are having so that. Okay, so let's see the sentence. First sentence is he was very weak. Second, he could not walk. Okay, so after reading the sentence we can observe here that in the second sentence we are having, we can say, one kind of result of this thing. So the thing is, so we can say the statement is that he was very weak, and because of this thing what is happening here, because of this thing he could not walk. And now we have to join these two sentences using so that. So let's see how can we write. So first of all we have to understand that we have to use the first word, that is so, before the adjective. So in this sentence, that is he was very weak. What is the adjective? Weak is the adjective. So we will remove very from this sentence, and in the place of very we will write so, or we can say that we will replace very with so. So we are doing here the same thing. We are writing he was so weak, right? So we are writing here he was so weak. Clear? Now next we have to use that. So in the beginning of the second sentence we have to write it that. So we are writing that here, and after this word we are writing the second sentence in the same manner without doing any changes. So we are writing he could not walk, and the complete sentence will be he was so weak that he could not walk. So now here one thing is clear. I hope you all are able to observe here that with the help of so that we are able to express, we are able to indicate first of all one adjective, right? With the help of so we are indicating any kind of adjective, and after that we are making the sentence, we are writing the sentence that actually shows the result of this thing. So in this manner we can make the sentence in which we are trying to express that yes, he was so weak, he was having very much weakness, and because of that thing he was not able to walk. So this is the result. Okay. So now students, next we are having two here with us. Again this is one of the conjunction in which we are having two words, and students don't get confused here. Here we are having two, but there is a difference in the spelling. Both the words are totally different. The first two is in which we are having T-O-O, and the second two is T-O. Okay, so now let's see how can we use this conjunction in a sentence. So now we are having two sentences here. We have to read the sentence, and then we have to rewrite these two sentences in one sentence using the conjunction. So let's read the sentence first of all. So here we are having she is very tired. Next, she cannot walk. So after reading the sentence, here again we can say one thing, that in the first sentence we are having one adjective, and in the second sentence we are trying to show the result of this thing. Yes, this is the thing that we are having here. So here we are having this thing that she is very much tired. Again, tired is the adjective, and because of this thing, what is the result? The result is that she cannot walk. So now we have to use to here. So let's see what we are doing here. First of all, again this very, it will be replaced with to. So here you can say this thing that to it is having little bit of similarity with so that, right? Because so it was also used before the adjective. Similarly, to, it is also used before the adjective that is given to us in the first sentence. So here we are writing she is too tired. Now we have to use second to, that is to. So here we are writing to, but now we are having the basic difference that is there between so that and to. So what is the difference, students? Listen very carefully, understand very carefully. If we are using so that, then after that we have to write the complete sentence. Now just suppose we are having the same sentence and we have to use so that here. So how can we rewrite the sentence? The sentence will be she is so tired that she cannot work, right? This will be the correct sentence if we are using so that, but here we have to use to. So what is the difference? The difference is that after to we don't write the complete sentence, but after to we have to write the main verb. So what is the main verb, or we can say what is the action verb that is given to us? The action verb is work. So that we have to write here after to. So this will be the sentence. So let's read the sentence. She is too tired to work. Okay, I hope the difference is clear. The difference is there after that and to. So and this two, they are used in the similar manner. Both are the words used before the adjective, right? She is so tired, or we can say she is too tired. But if we are using so that, then the sentence will be she is so tired that she cannot work. But here we are using to. So now the sentence will be she is too tired to work. So you have to learn this thing that if we are using to, so after to we don't need to write the complete sentence, but after to we just write the action verb, or we can say we just write the main verb of the sentence that is given to us. So this is the sentence structure that we have to follow when we are using to as a conjunction in a sentence. Okay. Moving on, so now we are having new conjunction with us. So now we will see this conjunction, that is as soon as. So now in this conjunction we are having three words, right? They are as soon as. So now let's see the examples that are related with this conjunction. Now try to understand how this conjunction as soon as it is used in a sentence. So first of all, let's read the sentence, the two sentences that are given to us. The thief saw the police, he ran away, right? So these are the two sentences we have to rewrite using as soon as. So let's see what we are doing here. We are writing as soon as in the beginning of the first sentence, and we are writing as soon as the thief saw the police. After that one comma is there, and then the second sentence it will be there without any changes. So we are writing he ran away. So in this manner the complete sentence will be as soon as the thief saw the police, he ran away. And now let's try to understand what this conjunction actually mean and how it actually works. So here, after reading these two sentences, one thing is clear, that we are having two statements here. We are having two different actions here. The first action was that the thief saw the police. The second action was he ran away. So now after reading these two actions, or we can say after reading these two sentences, we have to understand that what action actually happens first, right? We have to do a proper comparison, and we have to try to understand that in दोनों actions में से कौन सा action पहले हुआ है और कौन सा उसके बाद में हुआ है. And as soon as it will come before the action that actually happens first, right? So जो action early हुआ है comparatively we can say earlier हुआ है comparatively to second action, उस action से पहले, उस action verb से पहले we have to use as soon as. So here after reading the sentence we can see, we can observe here that this action that the thief saw the police, this actually happened first, right? Because पहले thief ने पुलिस को देखा, तभी तो उसने क्या किया, he ran away. So this was the action that happened after this action. So because of that we are using as soon as here in the beginning of the first sentence, because in this sentence we are having the action that happened before, that happened earlier to this action. Clear? we are having one more example here to clear this thing absolutely. So let's read the sentence. We rushed into the house. It started to rain. Again we are having two different actions. The first action is that we rushed into the house. Second action is that it started to rain. Again we have to read the sentence very carefully. We have to try to understand that what action actually happens first. So दोनों एक्शन में से कौन सा एक्शन पहले हुआ होगा? पहले we rush into the house और पहले it started to rain. Obviously first thing क्या हुई? It started to rain. First it started to rain, then because of the rain we rushed into the house, right? So here student, you have to read the sentence very carefully, do a proper analysis of the sentence, do a proper comparison of the sentence, and then try to understand that what action can be there first. So here it is very much clear that first of all it was raining there, and because of that, as a result, we rushed into the house. So now the second sentence, in the second sentence we can say we are having the action that happened first. So now as soon as it will be there in the beginning of the second sentence. So the first sentence we have to write the first sentence similarly as it is without doing any changes. So here we are writing the same sentence that we are having here. We rushed into the house. Clear? Now here we have to use our conjunction as soon as. Why? Just try to understand the reason. The reason is that after reading the sentence, it is very much clear that here the second sentence is having the action that happened first, that happened earlier to this action, and as soon as it is always used before the action that happened first. So now in this example, the action that was there in the first sentence that happened first. Because of this reason, as soon as was there in the beginning of the first sentence. But in this example, the action that is given to us in the second sentence that happened first, and because of this reason, as soon as will be there in the beginning of the second sentence. So we are writing as soon as, and after that the second sentence as it is, it started to rain. So the complete sentence will be we rushed into the house as soon as it started to rain. Okay, so this is the way that we have to use as soon as in a sentence. Just read the sentence very carefully and use your logic. Try to understand that what action actually happened first, and use as soon as in the beginning of that action, or we can say in the beginning of that sentence. Alright, and yes, we have discussed the examples as well. So now moving on, we are having next conjunction here, that is but. It's a very common word. We all use this word. So let's see how can we use this word, that is but, as a conjunction in a sentence. Let's read the sentence. Sentences are: he is poor indeed. Indeed means really, right? So we are saying that really he is poor. His character is spotless. So here we are saying two things about one person, right? The first thing is that he is really a poor man. Next we are saying that his character is spotless. So we have to use but. Let's see how can we use. So first of all, we are writing the first sentence as it is. We are saying that he is poor indeed. Next we are using but, that is our conjunction, and after but we are writing the second sentence as it is, that is his character is spotless. So the complete sentence will be he is poor indeed but his character is spotless. So what we are doing basically here, so we are showing this thing that yes, this is true that he is very poor, but instead of that thing, despite of that thing, his character is spotless. So yes, we are using but here as a conjunction, and we are trying to show this thing that yes, he is poor but his character is totally spotless. Okay. Next conjunction we are having yet. So let's see how can we use yet in a sentence. Again we are having two sentences here. So let's read. The farmer was very tired. He decided to continue his work. So again we are having two statement that is that are about one person. We are talking about farmer here. So we have to use yet. Let's see how can we use. So first of all we are writing the first sentence as it is, that is the farmer was very tired. After first sentence we are using yet, that is the conjunction we have to use, and after yet we are writing the second sentence as it is without any changes. So we are writing he decided to continue his work, and the complete sentence will be the farmer was very tired yet he decided to continue his work. So again we are showing this thing that despite of this thing that he was very tired, but still yet he decided to continue his work. Okay. Next conjunction we are having here or. So or again it's a very common word, it's a common conjunction. So when we use or in a sentence, so we are having actually two options, right? So we are showing two options with the help of or. So let's see how can we use this word as a conjunction in a sentence. Let's read the two sentences that we are having here. Go at once. Second sentence is you will miss the train, right? So we are having two things here. So let's see how can we use or. So first of all we are writing first sentence, that is go at once. Next we are writing or, that is our conjunction. After the conjunction, or we can say after this word, that is or, we are writing the second sentence, that is you will miss the train, and in this manner the complete sentence will be go at once or you will miss the train. So here again we are trying to show two things. The first thing is go at once, and the second thing is you will miss the train. Okay, and one more way is there when we can use or in a sentence. Suppose we are having two options, and so we can use like this, that she will have tea or coffee. Okay, so in this manner also or it can be used in a sentence when we are showing two options, right? And we are saying that she will have tea, she will have coffee, and we are using or here. So the sentence will be she will have tea or coffee. So in this manner this conjunction, that is or, it is used to show two options. Okay. Next we are having our new conjunction, that is no sooner than. So let's see how this conjunction is used. Again we are having two sentences here. So let's read. I reached the station. Second, the train steamed off. Okay, so again we are having two sentences, or we can say we are having two actions here. The first action was to reach the station. The second action was that the train steamed off. And now we have to use no sooner than. So let's see how can we use it. First of all, again we have to understand this thing, that what was the action that actually happened first. Okay, the first action was that I reached the station, and the second action is that the train steamed off. So we are using no sooner in the beginning of first action, or we can say in the beginning of the sentence in which we are having the first action. So we are using no sooner here. So the sentence will be no sooner had I reached the station, and then we have to use the second word, that is then. And here students, be very careful that we are using then here, and after then we have to use the second statement, the second sentence, that is the train steamed off. So in this manner the complete sentence will be no sooner had I reached the station than the train steamed off. Okay. So students, one thing is clear here, that after no sooner we are using had here in the sentence. Okay, and be very careful regarding then. What is the spelling of then? It is THAN. Okay, we can't use THEN here. The spelling will be THAN. So after then we have to write the action that happened after this action, right? So in this manner we can use no sooner than in a sentence as a conjunction when we are having two actions and we have to identify okay, that what action happened first. So before that action we have to use no sooner, and before the sentence in which we are having the second action we have to use then. Alright. Next, moving on, we are having a new conjunction here. So now we will talk about not only but also. So let's see. The publisher gave me advice. He helped me with money. So here we are talking about the publisher, and we are talking about two things that he, or we can say that the publisher he did. Okay. So what was the first thing? The first thing was that he gave me advice. The second thing was that he helped me with money, right? So these are the two things, so we can say these are the two actions that were performed by the publisher. So now we will add these two actions using the conjunction not only but also. How? So let's see. First of all, the publisher, it is common here because we know that he, it is also used for the publisher. So we will write the publisher only one time. After that, not only the first thing that he performed, or we can say the first action that he did. So the publisher not only gave me advice but also helped me with money. So in this manner the complete sentence will be, the publisher not only gave me advice but also helped me with money. So yes, we can use not only but also in a sentence as a conjunction to show two things, right? So here we are showing two actions that were performed by the same person, that were performed by the publisher. So the publisher, first of all, he gave me advice, then he helped me with money. So these are the two actions that we are connecting here with the help of not only but also in a sentence in this manner. One more example we are having here. So let's see. My mother is a good dancer. My aunt is a good dancer. So here in these two sentences we can see that we are having is a good dancer, a common thing. So now we are talking about two persons here. Now we are talking about first of all my mother and second about my aunt. So yes, now we are having common thing here, but we are having two different subjects. We are having two different person here. So now we will add these two subjects using not only but also. So first of all, in the beginning of first subject we have to write not only. So we are writing not only my mother but also my aunt. Okay, and what are they? So we have to write is a good dancer. So in this manner the complete sentence will be not only my mother but also my aunt, and the common thing will be only one time, that is a good dancer. So yes, with the help of not only and but also we can connect the subject also, and if the subject is common, then we can connect the other actions that were performed by that subject, right? We are having one more example related with not only but also. So let's see. He is good at English. His friends are good at English. So again, what is the common part? The common part is good at English, and now we are having subjects जो कि बिल्कुल different है. In the first sentence we are having he as the subject, and in the second sentence we are having his friends as the subject. So again we have to join the subjects using the connective, using the conjunctions, that is not only but also. Let's see how can we do. Not only, after that the first subject that we are having here he. So not only he, next but also, and after but also we have to write the second subject. So we are writing his friends. I hope this much is clear. Not only he but also his friends. Now students, the tricky part comes here, that now when we are having two subjects and one subject is singular one and the second subject is plural one. So now what helping verb we have to apply? Now what we have to do about the helping verb? So students, here I want to make it clear that when we are using not only but also, then we have to see at the second subject. So helping verb will be there according to the second subject. The second subject is plural here in the sentence. So according to that we have to use the helping verb. So according to his friends we are using are here, and after that good at English. So the complete sentence will be not only he but also his friends are good at English. Okay, so in this manner we have to use not only but also. Students, always be very careful. In the previous video also we have discussed either or, neither nor, and we were having as well as in which if we are having different subjects in which we are, if we are using connectives to join the subject and one subject is singular, one subject is plural, then we were having certain rules that we have to follow. So don't get confused. All the connectives, all the conjunctions, they are having their certain rules that you have to learn. So again I am repeating this thing, that if we are using not only but also to join the subject and one subject is singular, one subject is plural, then the helping verb we have to apply that is there according to the second subject. Don't think about the first subject, just use the helping verb that is applicable for the second subject. Alright, so here our second subject is a plural one. So for that we are using are here in this sentence. Okay, I hope this thing is very much clear, and yes, you have to learn all these rules, students. Moving on, next conjunction we are having till or until. So they are two different conjunction, right? Till is different conjunction, until is different conjunction, but they are used similarly. No difference is there when we are using these two conjunctions. So yes, we can study these two conjunctions together here. So let's read. He won't leave this place. You promise to help him. So here we are having two sentences here. So we have to use till or we can use until also. So let's see. First of all, we are writing the first sentence, that is he won't leave this place. Next we are having till or we can have until also, because they are used exactly similar manner. So next we are using our conjunction, and after that we are writing the second sentence, that is you promise to help him. So I hope it is clear. First thing, that till or until, they are two different conjunctions but they are used similarly. So we can use till and until in the same sentence in the same way. Second thing, if we are using till or until, so we are showing the time in a certain manner. So in this sentence also we are showing the time. So now obviously your question will be that no time is there, we are not having any time, we are not having 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and we are not having morning, evening also, but we are having time in a different sense. How? So let's read the sentence one more time. Here we are saying that he won't leave this place. So we are talking about one person and we are saying कि वो यहाँ से, this place से वो नहीं जाएगा. कब तक नहीं जाएगा? So this is the time limit. वो कब तक नहीं जाएगा? Till you promise to help him. So जब तक तुम promise नहीं कर देते that you will help him. So उस time तक he won't leave this place. Alright, so when we are using till or until, so after till or until we have to show the time, or we can say we have to show the time limit for some action, like in this manner, like in this example we are having here. Next, moving on, we are having new conjunction, that is such that. Let's see how can we use. He is a very good man, all respect him. So let's see. First of all, we can see here that we are having very good man. We are having adjective here. So yes, before adjective we have to use a such. We have to replace very with a such. So we are doing the same thing and we are writing he is such a good man. Next, before second sentence we have to write that. So we are writing that, and then after we have to write second sentence as it is without doing any changes. So yes, we are writing all respect him here as it is. So in this manner the complete sentence will be he is such a good man that all respect him. So again we can see here that if we are using such that in a sentence, so such it is used before adjective. So in one manner you can say that such that it is just like so that. Yes, we have discussed so that in some time ago in previous slides. So when we are using so that, similarly we can use such that. So and such, these are the words that are used before adjective, and that it is used before second statement. So after that we have to write the complete sentence in this manner. Okay. Next we are having new conjunction, that is unless. So let's see the sentence we are having here. You will not pass you labor hard. So let's see how can we use unless here. So first of all we are writing the first sentence as it is, that is you will not pass. Next we are writing our conjunction, that is unless, and after unless we are writing the second sentence, that is you labor hard. So in this manner the complete sentence will be you will not pass unless you labor hard, or we can say unless you work hard. So what we can see here, that unless it is used to show one kind of condition, right? So here we can say that this is the condition that you have to labor hard, you have to work hard, और जब तक तुम hard work नहीं करोगे you will not pass. So with the help of unless we can show one kind of condition, and after the fulfillment of that condition the result will be there. So here we are saying that you will not pass unless you work hard. So this is the condition that yes, you have to labor hard, you have to work hard if you really want to pass. Okay. Next, now we will talk about though. So though, yes, it is also used as a conjunction. Let's read the sentence. So here we are having he is poor. Next, he is honest. So now here in both the sentences we are talking about one person and we are showing two things about him. The first thing is that he is poor. The second thing is he is honest, and we have to use though. So what we are doing, we are writing though here in the beginning of first sentence and we are writing though he is poor. Next we have to use comma. After comma we have to write the second sentence, that is he is honest. In this manner the complete sentence will be though he is poor, he is honest. So what we are doing here, so here we are trying to show this thing that yes, we can say that despite of this thing that he is poor, still he is honest. So in this manner we can use though here, right? So yes, doesn't matter about this thing that he is poor, but still we are saying this thing that he is honest. Okay. One more example we are having here. So let's read. He failed in the exam. He worked hard. Again we are having two things and we are talking about one person. We are saying first of all that he failed in the exam. Second thing is he worked hard. So here what we are trying to say, we are trying to say this thing that yes, he worked hard, but despite of his hard work, still he failed in the exam. So here we have to use though in the beginning of second sentence. Why? So students, you have to understand the reason. You have to understand this thing that when and where we have to use though. Here in the first example we are using though here in the beginning of the first sentence because we are trying to show this thing that despite of this thing that he is poor, still he is very honest. Now we are trying to show this thing that despite of this thing that he worked hard, or we can say despite of his hard work, still he failed in the exam. So now though it will be there in the beginning of second sentence. So first sentence we have to write as it is without doing any changes. So here we are writing he failed in the exam. Next we have to use the conjunction, that is though in the beginning of the second sentence, and after that the second sentence, that is he worked hard. So in this manner the complete sentence will be he failed in the exam though he worked hard. Okay. Next conjunction we are having here although. So let's see how it is used. Let's read the sentences. We are having he is an honest man. He is not rich. So again, just like though, we are trying to show here with the help of although this thing that despite of this thing that he is not rich, still he is very honest man. So yes, although it is also used just like though. So we have to use although here in the beginning of second sentence because despite of this thing that he is not rich, we are saying that still he is very honest man. So yes, first sentence will be there as it is, that is he is an honest man. After that we have to use the conjunction, that is although, and next we have to write the second sentence, that is he is not rich. So in this manner the complete sentence will be he is an honest man although he is not rich. Okay. Next, moving on, we are having new conjunction here, that is whereas. So let's see how can we use whereas as a conjunction in a sentence. Let's read the sentences that we are having here. He is very gentle. His brother is very rude. So here we are talking about two persons, right? First of all, we are talking about one person and we are saying that he is very gentle. We are trying to show his nature. Next, we are talking about his brother and we are saying that his brother is very rude. So we are trying to show the basic nature of two different persons. So we have to use whereas. So first of all, we are writing the first sentence as it is, that is he is very gentle. Next, after first sentence we have to use the conjunction, that is whereas. After whereas, the second sentence it will be there as it is. So yes, we are writing his brother is very rude. So in this manner the complete sentence will be he is very gentle whereas his brother is very rude. So here we are trying to show this thing that he is very gentle, he is just like a gentleman, he is very kind, whereas his brother, he is very unkind, he is very rude. So yes, they are brothers but they have totally different nature. Okay. Next conjunction we are having when. So let's see how when it is used in a sentence as a conjunction. Let's read the sentences that we are having here. I have finished my homework. I will go out to play. So again we are having two actions here. The first action is to finish the homework. The second action is to go out to play and we have to use a when. So yes, we have to identify here that first of all this action will be there. First of all this action will be performed, that we have to finish the homework, then only this action will be there, that we will be able to go out to play. So before the first action we have to use when. So we will use when here in the beginning of first sentence. So we are doing same thing. We are writing when here. After that the first sentence as it is. So we are writing when I have finished my homework. After that at the end of first sentence we have to use comma and then the second sentence I will go out to play. So in this manner the complete sentence will be when I have finished my homework I will go out to play. So yes, when it is used to show the first action that is there and after that we have to write the second action. So first of all this action will be there, that we have to finish the homework, then only this second action is possible, right? So according to that we are using when here in the beginning of first sentence. Okay. So students, we have discussed so many conjunctions in this video also and the previous video also. Go through both the videos, read all the conjunctions and yes, read all the examples very carefully and observe the sentence structure also, because these conjunctions they are used differently. Sometimes they are used in the beginning of the sentence, sometimes they are used in the middle part of the sentence. So we have discussed all the reasons, we have discussed all the rules that why they are used differently and you know how they are used differently. So read all the rules, read all the examples very carefully and in the next video we will do the practice exercise. Okay, so just be with me and see you in the next video. Thank you.